So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and we're back here in Chester County, here in southeastern Pennsylvania. We're going to be hiking another section of the Horseshoe Trail. A little bit later this morning, we've kind of avoided the Horseshoe Trail for a couple of weeks, but we'll talk about that later. But right here in the same area is the Warwick Iron Furnace. Of course, this will be part of our Pennsylvania Iron Furnaces series. And I think I mentioned in a video I was looking for where the Warwick Iron Furnace was, and a couple of people mentioned where it was. We're here at the Thomas P. Bentley Nature Preserve, and I indeed see the Warwick Furnace down there. There's also some other remnants of buildings here too that have been somewhat preserved a little bit, rebuilt slightly. So we'll check those out here in a moment. But you can see the furnace down there, the remains of it. Some larger structure up there. The remains of a building over there, so we'll walk around and take a look at all this stuff. I think I mentioned in a previous video about coming here, they did some digging around here. They found 4 cannons somewhere around in this area. Looks like they won't, I see a no trespassing sign. They don't want us back up to where the furnace is, but that's okay. Let's go check out some of the history up here on the billboard. Here's some information. Anna Nutt built the Warwick furnace in 1737. I'm not going to read all of it for you. You can always pause the video and stop and read some of it if you want to. Talks about the iron deposits, the Nutt family. Yeah, it's also Benjamin Franklin. The Warwick furnace attracted the attention of Benjamin Franklin, who gave the design for the Pennsylvania fireplace, later known as the Franklin stove, to be made here at Warwick furnace. This fireplace was invented for more efficient heating of homes. That's cool. George Washington, who knew the importance of these furnaces, camped at Valley Forge during the American Revolution to protect the furnaces and forges in this important iron-rich area. Some stuff about Alexander Hamilton and the rifles, all kinds of history here. Yeah, it ended in 1867. Cool. That's a little more information for you there. Alright. Well, here's a rendition of what it looked like back in the day. There's the furnace. You can see they always loaded the furnace from the top. We talked about that in the past. Yes, there's always more to these buildings than what we see today. Like there's the furnace. Like the other building would have been up top there. Coming from that one over there. Alright. Alright, so definitely a cool spot. A little bit disappointed. I'd like to get a much closer look. We will walk down there and get a closer look, but I mean, no, I'd like to get in there. And there isn't online there was like a little map. I thought it would be up there telling you what these different buildings were. Like what's that building up there and what's that one right there. But there's nothing here at the park telling you what they are. I will go back online, look again, and I'll put down below to say what that building was right there. I think that was just a house, the remnants of a house. And I think up there might have been the forge or something like that, but I'll put it down below once again. Then down there is the actual furnace. And I was looking for information here too. I thought they'd have it like online. Remember I read they found they did some digging here. Maybe right down, because it looks like they're digging right down there. They found 4 cannons here, which is amazing. It looks like they are digging down there. So this is probably part of the furnace too. Looks like one of the pipes maybe that have been used to like blow air. Oh, I can see one on the side there too. Yeah, cool. So there's more here. They blast air into these furnaces, get them super hot. I think it's what we're seeing over on the side here too. See the pipe going in. I'd love to get in there. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not sure where they found the cannons, but since they're digging right there, maybe I'm assuming maybe in there. There's been some work. I mean, it's in its original state. Kind of falling apart a little bit. It was probably once much taller. You can see it's capped with a little bit of concrete there, just to help protect it, to keep it from crumbling even more. But I love the old pipe work there. As you can see, there's remnants of buildings all up behind it, stuff like that. Even up front here. About there's where there's a pig iron would flow out of when it melted. Well, there's probably all kinds of stuff in these woods here. Let's just take a walk up here, see what's up here. Bit of a chilly day here in Pennsylvania. I should mention it's December 20th. Coming up on Christmas. I wonder if this is the slag pile. The waste material from the furnace. Down there's the creek. And there's looking back at the site. Because they would have used water power, to operate the bellows. So I think the water went up through that way. There's probably a dam back up here somewhere. And they would divert water up this way. Use water power to operate the bellows. I'm going to assume okay, I'm not sure. That's usually the way it worked. Let's go down this way. Let's just go explore a little bit. There's a little trail going down here. I'm assuming that, yeah, this is the slag pile we're standing on here. Everything's kind of frozen. I can see some of it. Let's go down more. Yeah, here you can see it. This is all the slag in here. The waste material when they melted the iron ore out. This is the stuff that was left over. That's all this is slag. You can see the melted features there. It's kind of cool. Looks like people have been coming here and taking it. Alright, there you go. That's all this stuff is here. So there's our slag. Down here's the creek. I think this is the French Creek. Yeah, it takes a little bend right here. So I'm thinking up that way somewhere was a dam. So they would have got water, because they water up that way towards the furnace. And we'll take a peek over there a little bit. Yeah, so just walking back up towards the furnace. So it's convenient, when they cleaned the furnace out and got rid of all the junk, the slag, they could just cart it up this way, dump it down that way, or here's another pile of it right here. It's a cool shot of it there, though. So yeah, I'd really like to get up in there and explore all over the place, but like I said, they do have some posted signs. Yeah, they do it for, liability reasons and stuff, because, some of the walls are crumbling a little bit. I guess they don't want people going up there. That is what it is. We can enjoy it from here too. But it's good they're preserving it. Like I said, a lot of times sites like these, as soon as they're abandoned, they start getting destroyed, dismantled, things like that. I just wish there was some more information here, like I said, about those cannons that they found and that kind of stuff. I feel like that would be important enough to have like a information sign about it. But that's okay. Alright, so I just walked up this way, and there is a man-made waterway right here, which comes right up. There's the furnace. So the creek was down there. We had walked down that way to the slag piles. So it definitely was probably a waterway come up that way. There was like a little pit there, which maybe was where the water wheel was. But then the water would have come down this way and flowed back towards the creek, which is down that way. You can see the bridge going across the road up there. But just a little bit of guessing there. I mean, these furnaces did use water power. Sometimes you use a water wheel, which would then power the bellows. Or I think in later years they would use steam power to force like air into the furnace too. I'm not sure which one this used, but regardless, they used water. So they would have to divert water from the creek to the air of the furnace and then divert it back towards its original course. Of course, here's heading up back towards the remains of what I guess is just a house. Here's there's no trespassing signs. See, it says historic restoration in progress, high hazard area, do not enter. So, cool little ruins of a house there. Alright, neat little spot though. It's good that they're preserving it. Alright, but there you go, the Warwick iron furnace, or at least of what we can see of it from this side of the fence. And there is more. This preserve isn't just for the furnace. There's hiking trails here and stuff. There's more here besides just the historic stuff. Maybe we'll come back and visit in the spring, hike some of the trails a little bit. But there you go, the Warwick iron furnace. I guess it's actually more back that way. So even though we can't get a little closer view of them, you know, I love to walk around those kinds of things. I'm glad that the area is preserved and that they're doing what they can to restore the site. All right. Like I said, if you go online, type in Warwick iron furnace, you might find more information about those cannons that they found here and stuff like that. That'd be, you know, that would be super awesome to be digging at a site like this and uncover buried cannons. Just anyway, all right, we're gonna head on. We're gonna, like I said, at the beginning of the video, I'm primarily here in the area to hike an intersection of the Horseshoe Trail. So we're gonna head over to Warwick County Park and get on with that. But as always, folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.